Hey everybody, this is episode 2 of the Time to Kill podcast. It's a little discombobulated. There's a couple minor glitches with the voice chat because my internet was being a little wacky. But we're talking about EA's downfall and then come up, and then we strive off onto like Bethesda and Activision. List a bunch of the games from like the last 8 to 10 years, ones that we thought were good, ones that didn't do so good. Let me know what all you guys think in the comments below. Hope you all have a good day.
Tyler's up here
Not meant
fumbling
to
the
be.
microphone.
I'm so good
It's
at
just,
this.
it's just not meant to
So,
be.
when did EA's downfall begin?
The
It
day that the
was.
studio was created.
I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was the fall.
Madden was about to come
Madden
out.
Leaves were
was
still
around
hanging on
too.
the trees. I
I
would
think
say late November.
I think what really hurt him was Battlefront 2. All those microtransactions when it first
At the
came out.
start, at the start, yeah.
That's what really hurt him.
And then they
And
fought. They killed
Madden.
their own game,
Relying on Madden so much
Apex,
hurt too.
or not Apex,
Titanfall.
Titanfall, and the
Yeah,
next
they
Yeah,
big
they
screwed
killed
one
that
was
their
up.
own
supposed to
game.
be Anthem.
No,
That was a big
Titanfall.
letdown.
They
Titanfall
did
was good.
do Anthem, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they did. Well, they had BioWare screw up Mass Effect Andromeda before then.
I
And
don't
I
know
know a
why I
lot of
did that.
people liked the Dragon Age Inquisition, and I think it was better than the second one. But obviously, after they bought BioWare, BioWare started really falling off. You know, so they've been pretty bad for a long time. That's for sure.
Yeah, all their new IPs haven't been too good.
Yeah, up until I mean,
Probably Star Wars, right?
yeah, probably. I mean,
Let me look this up.
I don't see, I don't see, but I don't see how people. And I will say this: I never ever considered them the
Battlefront
worst
1 wasn't
publisher.
bad.
I never considered them the worst publisher. Like how they kept getting nominated for worst, like one of the worst companies. It's like Activision. I feel like gets a pass because they make Call of Duty, but apart from Call of Duty, name something else Activision makes that's decent.
Yeah,
Like they
that's
don't make
true.
anything except for Call of Duty. At least EA, even back in the day, man, they were trying new things. They made Army of Two, and
Dude, no.
you know,
Freaking.
Dead Space and the Dante's Inferno games. And I know we're going to talk more about Dead Space and stuff here in a few minutes. Um, because really, I don't know if you guys would agree with me or not, but I think that EA has very quietly taken back the top spot as one of the, I would say, one of the top publishers over the last few years. You
Yeah,
know, I mean, they still have their Madden games that are just like, what do you guys think? And I'm not saying that, but I mean,
yeah, but sports games are sports games.
yeah,
Um,
What makes EA a publisher versus, I don't know, like the people that make the games? Like, I
well,
don't
they do
understand the
both.
difference 100%, to be honest with you guys.
Like,
Like,
if we just look at their developed and published games, which they do
yeah.
all the
They
sports
have like the
games.
EA Originals program,
If I
or
just look back
yeah,
at
the,
the last 10 years, Battlefield 5 was awful.
Battlefield 2042 is hilariously bad.
Um,
They
Actually,
just
that one's
updated
good
that
too.
today.
Daggone.
They just went back to the regular class systems.
Today,
Yep.
it's crazy.
Actually, I mean, I don't know. I do feel like that game's improving.
Yeah, but it's one of those
I feel like
like
it's
too
it
little,
feels
too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Hey, I
did the
know this is
Burnout
awful.
remastered.
Same thing with like Halo, which of course I know you saw the thing on Halo today,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, where they
Yeah.
fired like 95 people,
Yeah,
and they sent
their
out
new
They're
game is
working on
called
new engine.
Tatanka.
Yeah, an
letting
Unreal
everybody
Engine.
I gotta say, I was pretty sad though because they said that they're not working on any new story content. It's like daggone it. But if the battle royale that they're making turns out to be something like Last of Us Factions, like how could you complain about that? You know what I mean? If
Right.
they do into something of a similar vein. But back to EA. I mean, I know it just got announced like a few hours ago, or maybe even not even that long. But like at least them delaying Star Wars Jedi Survivor lets you know that they're serious about publishing a good game because they did delay it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still makes me worried,
That, they
though.
didn't delay it by 6
Yeah, and
months.
it's
I
only
mean,
6
6 weeks is
weeks.
Yeah, it's not too
understandable.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm alright with that.
yeah.
I was sad about it
It's
because
like
I
Yeah.
let
like
them
to.
take their time.
Yeah.
Truly, that's the best studio that they have is Respawn Entertainment. So it's like, yeah, just give Respawn the however long they need, and Stig Asmussen, however you say his name, like give him whatever he needs. He's obviously. I have been curious to see though with that Star Wars game if it's going to be like designed like the first one, where it's sort of like the Dark Souls, like meditate and
Yeah,
enemies
from my
respawn,
understanding,
or
it's supposed to be.
is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were because it sounded a lot like Ghost of Tsushima too, where it's like the different stances and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
It's.
so if we
I'm
look at
excited.
EA over the last couple years, though, like, was you looking at their game list, Tyler S?
Yeah.
You see any like notable ones over the past, however long you said, like 10 years,
That
that
were
actually,
really good. That was
yeah.
just them that they just published, not another.
Well, I think even the development part of it is important too,
Well, if we did
because
Sea of
like Sony,
Solitude, it wasn't a bad
yeah, because
one.
that's the EA partner program or whatever. Those
Yeah.
count to me.
Unravel 2, A Way Out.
That was the game of the year winner.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, no, it wasn't. It Takes Two was, but that was still an EA game.
Faye.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Faye was good.
See, a lot of it's just sports games and Sims DLC. Um, Titanfall 2, which we know how that
Best
went.
first-person shooter story ever made.
Yeah, it was a dope.
Campaign, I
Mirror's
mean, it was
Edge Catalyst, Unravel.
sucked.
That game sucked,
Um,
and I was so excited for Mirror's Edge.
when they restarted Need for Speed in 2015.
That that sucked.
Yes.
So that's my point. All those years they sucked, right?
Yeah, and that's 8 years. That's 8 years of games,
Yeah.
and
So
80%
then
of
you
them
look at the
sports.
last. Yeah, you look at the last. I'll say 2 to 3 years. What? I put it in. Um, the last 2 to 3 years, like you said, you have A Way Out. It Takes Two wins. What was that last year that it won the video game award? And I know you guys didn't play it, but me and Dustin
Yeah.
did, and I'm telling you that game was. Mwah. The game was great.
We started, just never finished it.
No, I'm saying, oh yeah, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you get into the Star Wars games, right? Like Star Wars, fantastic. There's they remade Dead Space, fantastic. Coming out with a new Star Wars game. It's like they're really starting to pump out quality titles now, and like I said, I feel like Activision, even Ubisoft is getting, is releasing games worse off than what EA is.
Yeah. Well,
They got Wild Hearts coming out.
Oh, dude, I forgot about how could I forget about Wild Hearts?
Yeah, man.
They got
Yeah,
Dustin's
what's
PGA Tour.
That's right, baby.
Oh, they make
Let's
PGA Tour.
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
See there, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I like that you're looking up the games that are coming too. That was smart.
Yeah.
You are smart sometimes, man. I told you.
Hey, shh. Everyone's gonna see this.
It's just,
He's a good producer, ain't
it's so
Very
many
good.
sports games. Like UFCs are always good, but then every sports game is always exactly the same.
Yeah.
So there's
Well, you
not
know that
much to judge
I
on.
think it's Hazelight Studios or whatever. The people that make A Way Out and It Takes Two. They already said they're busy working on their next game, and they're doing that through EA as well, right?
Yeah.
Does EA even have any competition in the sports game industry? Is that curiosity? I don't
Uh,
think they do they?
they've
Not
got. I mean,
really.
NBA started.
Because
Well,
MLB. I mean, I know you have that. That's not EA, but
that's
that's an
MLB the
exception to the
Show.
rule. Yeah,
That's Sony. Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Um,
exception to the rule. I think.
really the only
Other than
the only
card games, I
people
guess. So that would be considered maybe
the
a
only
sports
people that
game.
could
Some
compete
of them.
with well the only I mean they make sports games, but I mean I'm pretty sure that NFL was the only one that they hold exclusive rights to, isn't it?
they got NHL. They do NHL. I guess they
Isn't
do.
there a 2K version of NHL?
I don't know if there still is or not. Let's see.
They don't make the most popular basketball game because 2K does.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I think it's only football that they're the most popular in because even like
2K hockey stopped in 2014.
okay, so
Um,
hockey and American football.
they don't
And
own the
soccer, right?
FIFA
Don't they
brand
do
anymore
soccer?
after this year, right?
No, and not only
Uh,
that, even before then, PES was making soccer.
yeah. They've literally been money bagging on The Sims in sports games over the
And
past
Madden.
8 years, really. Yeah. Because you know that my team makes them a lot of money.
Yeah, but I just feel like Activision gets a pass because
Let's look up
of Call of Duty.
Activision.
I know it'll pop up with like Blizzard and stuff because that whole merger, but it's like apart from that merger, what else was Activision putting out? Even with the Blizzard merger, what are they putting out? Like World of Warcraft expansions and taking
Let's see.
7, 8
Don't
years to
forget
make
we got a
Overwatch
new.
1.5.
Hey, we got a new Blizzard game coming out. That's going to be an
Hey,
MMO.
that
So I mean,
survival MMO, ain't that
yeah,
what that was? The
yeah,
fantastical
yeah. So
looking one.
that's going to be
So
pretty sick if it's good.
I'll start at the beginning from the last 8 years of Activision games that came out.
Okay.
So let's start in 2014. What's the first game that came out? The first game that came out in 2014 by
Call of
Activision
Duty
was
Black Ops 2.
Cabela's.
Ew. That's all I have to say.
Um,
Ew.
Hey, we used to love Cabela's when we were younger.
Yeah, when you
they
say we used to love them, you mean we play them for 10, 15 minutes.
but
No.
Destiny, the original one, came out in
Daggone it, I
September,
forgot about Destiny.
and then they banked on the Skylanders for a while. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare came out that year.
Man, has it
Chivalry
almost been
Medieval
10 years?
Warfare. A lot of people play that, but I don't think it's very good.
he? I don't know, man.
Uh,
Now
t-
Activision is sounding pretty good.
we know how Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 did.
Yeah, not good.
Uh, da, 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 da.
If I could just go back
Ghostbusters
to
in
my room, I'd rather just be
2016.
flopping around inside of
What
the.
was it?
You could live if you get out to the top.
What'd you
Uh,
say, Tyler S?
Ghostbusters 2016.
Hey, man, that was actually good.
Yeah. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance when they moved it to PS4 and Xbox
Daggone it.
One.
Bro, I forgot they made the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games.
Yep.
Man,
Then
them were
Destiny
killer.
2 came out in 2017.
Biggest strategy guide I ever wrote in my life was the strategy guide me and Dustin had for Marvel's Ultimate Alliance was freaking huge. Wasn't it, Dustin?
Yeah, it was. It
Then
was
they had
huge.
the Crash Bandicoot and Spyro trilogies in 2018.
Dang.
Sekiro in 2019. And then let me go to the next list for
Wait, whoa, whoa,
2020.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you say Sekiro?
Yep.
There ain't no way. Are you being serious? They published Sekiro?
Yep.
What?
Then they did the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Okay, so Activision's like they put some respect on my name.
So
All right.
honestly, they're just kind of quiet.
Yeah, they are. Wow, that's surprising. Wow.
What's the other big one?
Ubisoft.
Phew, we already
Which
talked
they're
about that.
which in all honesty, Ubisoft was really good, but they just fell off a cliff a couple years ago.
Yeah. Let me see. Ubisoft games. Go back to 2014. First game of 2014 for them was Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. I don't know what that one was. They did the Rayman Legends games. They had the South Park Stick of Truth.
Yeah, that was fun.
Trials Fusion was good.
Oh yeah.
Watch Dogs.
Mm.
Yeah, it was iffy because of what they showed and
I
what they
liked the second
actually.
one though.
Yeah.
I really liked the second one.
Which we know they got all the Assassin's Creed and Far Cry's.
Oh, Far Cry theme. So
The Crew. That game didn't end up the way I thought it would.
No.
And I really wanted a good racing game other than Forza. You Scrabble, Risk, Tetris, Boggle.
Those are all at least good party games.
Yeah.
Like
Rainbow Six Siege.
incredible. Is everyone else AFK? Like, why is it just you and me talking?
They're just listening.
Because Sam's on the
Yeah.
phone.
The
I'm
Division.
just listening.
Incredible.
Trackmania Turbo is a huge game.
That's already dropped on console.
Yeah,
Like this
What
for
is
month.
it?
PS5, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's
Trackmania,
a
it's a
racing
like
game.
pretty cool racing game.
Yeah.
Like a Hot Wheels or
But
something? Or?
Like,
it's
it's
It
all
it's
was
about
like a
getting the
car
PS4.
best
racing. It's
times.
not serious like for serious type.
Yeah. Mm, they release a lot of games every year, man.
Yeah.
You see, the
Like
Ski,
problem
that.
is, yeah.
For
See,
Honor.
and that's the thing, man. They were doing good, but now skip to like 2018.
Yeah, that's where I'm about to get to now. Um, let's see. Far Cry 5 was alright. The
Hey
Crew
boys, I'll be
2,
right back.
Okay, I didn't
alright.
even play it. What was Division 2? Is that what you said?
The Crew 2,
Nope, didn't play it.
it was just as bad as the first one. The servers were awful.
Yeah, they were.
Um, Far Cry
Yeah.
New Dawn. The Division 2 came out in 2019.
Division 2 was incredible.
How's the NBA Live games do?
Not good. Those are EA.
I know.
Breakpoint, that sucked. I
Which
didn't
break?
like.
Oh, Ghost Recall.
Yeah. And then let's go from 2020 up. Um, Hyperscape never made any progress, did it?
No, they shut it down, dude.
Did they?
Yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion. Never heard anything about that after it
Ew.
came out.
I own it. It's terrible.
Valhalla.
Great. I did like. Here's the thing. Valhalla was a great game. It wasn't a great Assassin's Creed game. It
Yeah.
was a great It was a great Viking game, but it did not feel at all like an
Uh,
Assassin's Creed game.
they
In
made
fact, the
that.
assassins are barely in it.
Yeah. They made that Scott Pilgrim versus the World game, complete edition in 2021.
See, I never liked the old Scott
Yeah.
Pilgrim game.
Riders Republic.
Again, that game was a good. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but those type of games you get burnt out on fast.
Yeah.
It's like I'm riding a bicycle.
Rainbow Six Extraction. That didn't end up being what I wanted it to.
That game should have released because Jeremy put a lot of time into that game. That game should have released as free to play, and then you could buy skins and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
That
yeah.
game would still that game would actually still be popular if that's how it would have released.
And then the games they got coming out that's set for this year, which could change obviously, is Skull and Bones, and it's probably gonna suck.
Ew.
Assassin's Creed Mirage and Avatar.
Yeah, they delayed that again, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they
And
delay it
see,
too.
it's still coming out this year.
Yeah, it's
It's like
still set for
summer.
this year.
Here's the thing, though. The problem with Ubisoft is that they've gotten to in like they they're the worst offenders at milking their games. You know what I mean? They'll have a little like Assassin's Creed fell off. Remember how Assassin's Creed fell off back in the day?
Yeah.
Yep.
What did they do? They came out with a different type of Assassin's Creed that made things fresh with Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey.
Yeah.
All right? And then they milked it to the point where they made Valhalla, and then it wasn't even about the assassins anymore. Right? So they
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
milked it to death. And then they did the same thing with Far Cry, where it's like at this point, it's like, and when you pick up a Far Cry, you're not getting anything new or original. It's going to be a copy paste job of the game you played the year before.
So there's an article that came out yesterday about Skull and Bones,
Yeah.
and it says playtesters aren't interested after 6 years of the initial announcement. Out of 10, one or two of them was excited about it, and the rest of them said it's nothing special.
Skull and Bones, you
Yep.
said? See, man, that's
Oh,
already
man.
like you
It's
already know.
plagued with game-breaking bugs and lack of activities, and has no land combat.
Bro, let's be honest. We saw that coming a mile away. And every time they show that game, it looks more and more uninteresting.
Yep. Sony was refunding them in January after they got delayed.
I know, and they actually took it off the store. Like I think all you can do is wish list it right now. I don't even think you can
Yep.
pre-order it.
They're
That's
the
crazy.
best they're hoping for is that it has to come out by March of 2024, else it's not going to come out.
But here's the thing, and this is what makes it so much worse. Is like Sony and a lot of other developers know when to can a game. Like I'm pretty sure I could be completely wrong, but I'm
Sometimes
pretty
they get it
sure.
wrong. Days gone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Oh no, you're saying you're saying like a sequel. No, I agree. I'm saying like um Sony Santa Monica, the guys that made the God of War and God of War Ragnarok,
Yeah.
uh,
they were working on a sci-fi type game. I'm pretty sure, and Sony canceled it.
There's a
really.
lot of games that
Yeah.
get canceled that should be good. That
But here's the thing, at least like Ubisoft is so crazy that they're continuing to pour money into Skull and Bones when it's like at this point there's no way they recoup the development costs unless they haven't really been spending anything on it, and that's why it's so bad, right?
yeah,
But it's like the game's been in development for so long, there's no way that it's financially sound to keep working on that game.
yeah,
And then you have games where they overpromise and they never deliver. Like seriously, where's Beyond Good and Evil 2, man? That game
yeah.
looked awesome. And here it was only
It's
like
just to be
a
announced since I
cutscene.
saw it. Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know if there's any progress being made on that. Remember they even had like Elijah Wood come out and everything? The guy
Yep.
plays Frodo. I'm going to look that up. I want to see about Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Mm. Oh, this year should be a good year
January.
for games, though.
Ubisoft just released this statement. It says January 20 or January 17th, so literally a few days ago. Ubisoft has confirmed that Beyond Good and Evil is still in development despite an onslaught of cancellations, which have left 3 unannounced games on the cutting room floors. The cancellations came as a result of economic challenges the studio outlined in its most recent financial report. It's like, man, they canceled 3 games, and like, when's Beyond Good and Evil 2 coming?
Cancel 3 games and keep on developing Skull and Bones.
Seriously, yeah.
I had so much hope for that game when it was first announced.
Yeah, because it's like, man, if they just make Black Flag with multiplayer and more naval and land, like pirate combat, it would have been incredible.
I don't know.
Yep.
You know, I've been really excited for that game, so it really sucks thinking that. Like, I was gonna buy the big edition. Now it's like,
Yeah,
Yep.
I ain't probably buying it at all. I'm lying. But
yeah.
yeah,
I'm lying.
I'll still buy it.
Yep.
Ain't like there's nothing else.
It depends on when it comes out, right? Like, if there's nothing out, I still won't buy it. I'll probably just get it on Game Black. You
I
can
mean,
look
I'm
at that
definitely
game and just
scared to.
tell it's not going to be good. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
It's sort of like Forspoken. Like, you kind of knew before you even play it where it's going to be like a mid game, like 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
So, that's
I'd
what I
probably
think.
give it a 3.5. Yeah.
So that's what I think, though. I think, honestly, if anyone is probably at the bottom of the heap right now, it's probably Ubisoft, and EA is definitely on the come up.
Oh, yeah. And Activision's just kind of staying solid quietly, besides Call of Duty.
Yeah. Well, even that, man. Warzone 2's changes coming season 2. That, I mean, might see a big old influx of players in that, right?
I just wish they would do something with the store. I mean, I need to do the fixes, but the store, they just
Yeah.
never have anything good.
Dustin? Did you and Jeremy? Did you guys see that they put Santa Claus back up on the store?
No.
It's like it is going to be February tomorrow, y'all. Get Santa
Hey,
down
when
off
you ain't
that
got
store,
nothing,
right? Crazy.
But the Dead Space remake, I never played the original. It's definitely worth the price.
Oh yeah, super fun. You
Graphics are
gonna
good.
you gonna beat it on impossible difficulty so that you can get the foam finger?
Oh, yeah,
Have
I'm
you
gonna
seen
be.
that thing?
No,
There's
you
a
and
gun
I,
in the game called the foam finger, and it'll one shot any and every enemy. But
both
you have to beat
On
it
the
on
what
know
game?
impossible.
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
It's gonna
Oh, dude,
take
I'm gonna
me
try that.
a month and a half to beat that game on easy because I don't do good with scary games.
Let's put it on story mode then.
I
That's
won't
what
put it
I
on
did.
story though.
That's what I did. That's what I beat it on. It still took me 10.5 hours.
Yeah,
It wasn't because it was hard. It's because scary games is like, man,
I haven't turned it
I
on
just
yet.
gotta play it.
yeah.
I just gotta beat it, man.
Mm.
I wish there was some way of cheesing that impossible ending because it's like there's no way that I could ever beat that game on impossible. Like I accidentally killed myself so many times. Like
Yeah.
for real. Like in them 0G parts, man, where like stuff's spinning or sliding or whatever, it's like, well, just got chopped in half. Like,
Yep. Dude, I couldn't do it.
could you imagine that on Impossible? Like, you make it to the very end and you're fighting the very final boss and you die right there.
And then what happens? You gotta start back over?
You got to start the entire game back over.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that wouldn't. Nope. Nope. Nope.
he said, "Not
Exactly.
for me." So, EA coming up, Ubisoft bad, Activision staying solid. Maybe Call of Duty will be revised after February 15th.
What about Bethesda? What do you guys think they do?
Starfield's
This
gonna
old
suck.
Redfall.
Hey, man,
Redfall's gonna suck.
Redfall's going to suck, but I don't think Starfield's going to suck.
The fact that I
I
can't
hope it
make
doesn't.
an alien makes me so mad.
You can't make an alien in Mass Effect either, Tyler S.
You could make a robot dude
No, you couldn't.
with the telekinetic powers.
You could, yeah, he could have telekinetic biotic powers, but he's still a human.
Yeah,
I understand what you're talking about though, because
yeah,
traditionally in the Bethesda games, they had all kinds of different races.
yeah. Like in Skyrim, you can play as a lizard or a cat dude. Could you, like,
Yeah.
if I want to play a space game, I want to be an alien. That's my problem with the game.
Well,
But I
I'm looking
really,
it up now. I'm looking it up now. Apparently, there are playable races.
yeah.
I'm looking it up. I don't know if this stuff is real or not. Oh, this is actually ESO. Okay.
I never played that either.
What?
Uh, Over Scrolls Online.
Yeah, you have to be a human. I'm pretty sure.
Man,
I'm actually really excited for Starfield, man. I don't care. I'm watching this official ESO character creation video. That looks awesome. I'm excited for it.
man, Dustin's tearing up that Hi-Fi Rush.
Right?
It's ticking me off, man. I'm on the last boss and I'm getting smoked. I'm getting smoked.
Yeah.
I'm just, my gosh, man, it's driving me nuts. I think I've died like 7 times already to this
So I
boss.
take it. We were all in agreement about the EA thing since no one else was really talking.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we just keep on rolling on to different things.
Yeah, the only problem with that is no one else was talking.
Yeah, I just brought up like Bethesda.
Well,
Tyler says like 5 words and then he's like, eh.
I mean, that's why we call it time to kill, right? We're just killing
Yeah.
time.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a bit discombobulated today, but we went over the last 8 years of three different publishers and
Yeah.
said what we thought about them. So we will catch you all on the next one.
Later, pimps.
Out.